MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Into the box now, Ronald Ackerman, and we are set. For baseball, here the
center fielder, number 24.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And he'll step off. Lester ready, the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in. Well. Myers.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And this one's in the dirt. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Now the 3-1 home to Myers. Hard liner toward short. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Batting 4.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Step on the bag for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's 1 away. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Under it is Myers, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Justin Turner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after. 3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting fourth,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Not the shiniest at batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Favorable call in there for a strike. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Ready with the 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up in. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
5, Evan Longoria.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
To third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth,
Digging in, number 12. First
Number
time to the
12.
plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Almora will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Now at the plate,
Batting
A.J.
seventh,
Pollock. He
left
enters
fielder,
play hitting in the
A.J.
260s for the
Pollock.
year. Hit out toward second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Standing
Batting
in,
eighth,
Austin Hedges.
catcher.
He's hitting in the
Austin
270s
Hedges.
on the season coming into this one. Drilled to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting
Now to the
ninth,
plate, Brian
pitcher.
Mitchell. Looking to
Brian
make it 3
Mitchell.
straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. This is hit softly to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third. Here's Ben Zobrist now. And the average isn't pretty, down into the
Left
roaring
fielder.
220s to
And
begin the ball game.
Zobrist.
And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. The relay, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So digging in now, Addison Russell. At the moment, he's got a 270 batting average for the season. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. For Zobrist, he's at second with his 9th 2-base hit of the year. Oh, and he misses it. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Takes this the other way to right. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious, thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third. Now in the box, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball one.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Swing and a looper to left. Pollock moving to his left. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff. With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching.
And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Softly hit out to short. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Third baseman.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
44.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the... Ready for another chance, Ronald Ackerman, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 4.
Here's Will Myers. A base hit in his first trip. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll trying to pick things up where we left off. Ben Zobrist. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Addison.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. For Zobrist, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. Chopped weakly to the left. The throw will go to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Up next for the Cubs.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. He reached on a single in his first try. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
And now with first and third, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Up next
stepping in, John Lester. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pollock shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number
Here's Jason Hayward now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Hard hit ball to second. The tag, and he is out. So striding forward now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now Lester's 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Misses, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. And another foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches. I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Almora in pursuit, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, number 12. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a... Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Myers is under it. 1 down. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Ackerman is in pursuit, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Settling in now, A.J. Pollock. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
A.J. Pollock.
And he lays off there 1-0. Lester ready, the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. Now batting,
catcher Austin Hedges.
First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Popped high in the air. Taylor is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brian Mitchell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Harrison Baer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Harrison Baer.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Ready for another shot now.
24.
Ronald Ackerman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball 1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. A flip will go to Taylor at second for the force, and the inning is over. Number 63 gets the call from the bullpen.
San Diego.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch. Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try it again, 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Pollock moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Addison Russell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. To short. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Austin Barnes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Gene Segura.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Myers.
Into the windup and the pitch. Will Myers swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
0-2 count and the pitch. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hard hit at third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Goldschmidt is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first. That makes it a 5-1 contest. Digging in to try it again. Number 12. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Favorable call in there for a strike. For Longoria, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. 1 run, 7 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Grounded to short. Russell's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out. Throw won't get him. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Runners going. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
The batter, number
Ready
3,
once again, Chris Taylor. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
A.J. Pollock.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Barnes. And the throw is in time. Pollock is retired, and there's one away. So striding in, Austin Hedges. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Hayward. Around first, digging for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Now at the plate, number 63. He's newly entered it, Roberto Perez. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Ready for another chance?
Center.
Ronald Ackerman, one in, one out, and one
Ackerman.
Travis Jankowski will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
The right fielder,
Standing in, Will Myers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire. Number 34 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 34.
Into the box. Justin Turner. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
High in the air out towards shallow right. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-0 now. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips. Jordan Walden takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Jordan Walden.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen.
2 out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Russell.
Number 7 will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 7.
In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and gone into the right field bleachers. Stepping into the box, Austin Barnes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
The 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get it a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Digging in, John Lester. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Robbie Grossman is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Robbie Grossman.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Pat Neshek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And the sinking fastball called strike 3. And that's out number 1. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him. 2 down. In now number 12. And he
Number
hasn't
12.
quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in, Jason Hayward. He'll see what he can do leading off. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple. Into the box now, Justin Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Left fielder, A.J.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. The short hit hard. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter,
digging in and looking for more.
Austin Hedges.
Now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Standing in now, the pitcher, Vidal Nuno. Rafael Ortega will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Rafael Ortega.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. On to first, and that's your ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Padres, 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.